Manski, and we're here at the AIBC Americas Summit in Toronto. It's very exciting. This is the first time it's held in Toronto. And I'm sitting here with Arabian Prince. If you don't know who he was a part of the world's most dangerous group. And he's also now the co-founder of a new DAO called MdDAO. And we're really excited to talk to him about the future of the metaverse. So welcome.
Thanks for having me.
So why don't you start out and tell us a little bit about why you are interested in DAOs and blockchain and technology?
Yeah. So for me, it was all about inclusion, giving access to people in the inner cities and rural communities. And when I looked at getting into the blockchain space and getting into the metaverse, we wanted to do something that had inherent value. So like, do we want to just do a game I call all the ones that are out there now like Donkey Kong 2.0? Oh, here, get some land and go run around and do nothing. No, we want to do something with value. So we decided to go medical. I have a bunch of friends that are doctors and friends that run medical institutions and universities, and we decided to do that. And now we have something that we're building that has real inherent value that can give access and give back.
And so how does this MdDAO work? You're creating a digital twin of the healthcare space, and then people look at their cell phone and they can talk to a doctor. Explain a little bit about what the user experience is like.
So, yes, because of COVID, we had telehealth and telemedicine where people can talk to their doctors on their phones. This is going one step further. The problem with telehealth and the problem with regular hospitals now, especially because of COVID, people can't get appointments to see their doctor. Like I've heard 2 months, 3 months, right? You got to fake an emergency to go to the emergency room to get seen. So we're building digital AI that look like real humans. It's kind of scary, but they can talk to you just like a real person. They can take your symptoms, give you basic information, and determine if you do actually need to speak to a doctor. Now, how many times have you gone to a doctor and they never touch you? It's pretty much, they're just like interviewing you and going, oh yeah, this, that. Okay, here's a prescription. So basically we can cut out that by doing a lot of that online in the metaverse.
And I imagine the AI has access to all kinds of medical data, so it probably gives you a better diagnosis than an actual human being.
You're hired. We're going to hire you for our company. You hit the nail right on the head. I mean, what we have access to, especially because we're partnering with institutions around the world. Like I'm actually tomorrow, I'm speaking to a bunch of the professors and doctors at, is it Toronto University? It used to be called something else, right? Then they just changed the name. It was a person's name, and now it's Toronto University, about bringing them on board. So we just want to get data from everywhere and everybody. And one of the real reasons that I'm doing this is, my parents both passed away of cancer, and my mother had a rare form of cancer that nobody knew until after they did an autopsy. So the doctors didn't know what was going on. After, they did the autopsy, it was like, well, she had this. And we're like, nobody heard of that. It was something very rare. But if there was a community of people in the metaverse and somebody's in there asking, hey, my mother has this, have you heard it? Somebody else can say, you know what? My uncle had that. My uncle had something similar. Maybe it's this. You could tell the doctors that. And, I think it's going to help.
And that kind of brings me to my question about why you structured it as a DAO. Are you trying to build community of users, patients, healthcare professionals?
Yes, that's the main reason. When we heard about, DAOs and the theory behind them, we wanted to do something that gave trust. First and foremost, we want people to trust what we're doing and building. We want to build a community, and our community is three, I hate to use the word tiered, but threefold. Professional healthcare, health and wellness, and regular people, all playing nice in a community setting to build a new type of healthcare from the ground up. So the stuff that people do not trust in health systems, we can change that. Even doctors, when I talk to them, there's a lot of things that they're doing that they don't like. They want change as well, but hospitals are so structured in their box, and we want to take them outside that box.
And you're offering early adopters an NFT, is that right?
Yes, early adopters will get a special NFT, like a founder's NFT. we're actually whitelisting now at MdDAO.com, but early adopters will get a founder's NFT that will have more voting rights and more functionality and being able to get to certain places that other people can't get. And then when we open it up to everybody, people will get regular NFTs and tokens. And one thing we're doing is tokenizing and gamifying health. So if you exercise or you eat better and you're connected and you let us opt in and track you, we'll give you tokens and you'll get money or some types of rewards for being a healthier human.
That's amazing. And I can imagine that people would jump on that because they already wear their Fitbit all day and they do it just to get the 10,000 step ding, or whatever. So yeah, to get compensated for being healthy is amazing. So that's really exciting. Do you have anything else? Any other projects you're working on right now?
Wow. Yeah. I'm kind of like Willy Wonka. I've got so much stuff going on. I actually own a gaming and streaming PC company called GOAT with 3 G's. So Triple G OAT. And that's doing really well because of the pandemic. No one could get computers, and I kind of got in, and now I take care of a lot of the higher end celebrities and streamers are all using my system to stream. And then another company reached out to me recently called Driven, and they have a very interesting model. It's Driven with a Y, so DRIVYN. They have a peer-to-peer network that allows people to get help when they buy a Tesla. Because a Tesla is a computer, pretty much. And coming from a regular car to a Tesla, they're like, hey, I don't know how to use this thing. So you can actually go online and find somebody in your neighborhood that can come out and help you set up your car and learn how to drive it. And they're bringing me in to head up another division called Driven Performance. We're going to be building the first ever electric autonomous racetrack. So that's coming. Yeah.
That's exciting. So you've been here for a little while. What do you see as trends in the gaming or in the blockchain industry?
So I have a different vision. I see a lot of blockchain. I see a lot of gambling and gaming. I really believe, give it a few years, because everybody's creating this different areas of metaverse. Like we're over here, they're over there. Gaming's over here. Betting is over here. Sports betting is over there. I think it's all going to end up in the same place eventually. So we're looking at even our healthcare metaverse. We understand that healthcare is everything. Like when you wear nice clothes, you feel better. When you eat good foods, you feel better. When you listen to music or get entertainment, you feel better. So I always use this thing from Cat Williams. He always says, what's in our metaverse? Everything. So we're going to have everything in our metaverse.